Alright. Alrighty then. This is gonna be a quick and easy stream. I'm only gonna open these packs because it's a long day at work. And I wanted to share this with you guys because the new set's out for Ikoria, the behemoths. The physical cards aren't out till in May, I want to say, sometime in May. But the arena's got the new part that just came out today. And you get, if you play the game, you get 3 free packs. I'm pretty sure, as long as you're playing the game at the time before the set came out, you got 3 free packs in your email. Alright, so let's open them up. Alright, so we got Dream Hermit, 4, 1 blue and 4 of anything. Flying, mutate 3. When this card mutates, draw a card. So the mutate is one of the new mechanics, you can look up on the thing, but basically you can put this card on top or underneath another card and it will give its mutate ability on top of the attack and stuff. You guys can't see where I'm pointing, but I'm pointing at the attack at the bottom, which is right here. If you guys know the arena, you guys already know magic, it's fine. A 3/4. 3 is the attack, 4 is toughness. You can stack them in a way that, let's say you want to mutate X, Y, and Z. The bottom card, one on the bottom, underneath the card, on the undercard, is its power and toughness, and it has all the abilities. So you can mutate a, like this has mutate as well. Like I can mutate this onto this, and I'm like, okay, well I don't want a 1/3, so I'll put this on top of this. So it'll be a 3/4 with tap one of any kind of this spell. It's going to be creature spells, that ability, as well as flying. And when you mute this card, gets draw a card. So I'll get this ability on top of this with the 3/4 power. I can put it on this. I can put it on any mutate anything. Ooh, exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Okay, so let's go on to the next card. Glooming Penagol. It is a 1 black for and 2 of any color. Nightmare Penagol. It's a 1/5. No, that's a excavation mole. 2 green, 2 of any color in the green. The mole trample. When activates on the battlefield, put the top 3 cards of your library in the graveyard. Ooh, blue green mill. Yay! I already talked about this one. It's 1/2. It's a 1/3 for 2. It's gonna be tap and add 1 mana of any color. So when you turn the card sideways, it becomes 1 color of any mana. You have to spend this mana only on creature cards, though. I got from my 2 uncommons. I got Blitz of the Thunder Raptor. It's an instant. Blitz of the Thunder Raptor deals damage to a target creature or planeswalker equal to the number of sorceries or instances cards. I know I flipped that around, but it's just how my brain read it. In your graveyard, if that creature or planeswalker would die this turn, exile it instead, which means it's no longer in the graveyard, can't be recurred, and it's gone forever. Depending on, well, depends on how you exile it, but most time exile means that. Lord Dracus, Lizard Beast. Oh, I didn't say that one. It's a red and one of any other color. So it's 1, a blue, and a red. Mutate. Whenever this card mutates, return target instant creature. Okay, so cool. So that works along the lines of this one. And then I have Dane's. Oh, it's a rare. Garneth Magistrate. It's a 1 white and 1 human creature. Your opponents can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. Okay, so no graveyard recursion or anything like that. Nice. Okay. Second pack. See if anything duplicates. All first again. All right. So I didn't get I got an uncommon wild card, which means I can turn that into any card in this game. This is a rare wild card. This is another uncommon rare card. There's regular common wild cards you can get through these packs. But that means I get 5 of these. So let's see. Anticipation. 1 and 1 blue. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 1 of them into your hand. The rest of the bottom of the library. Not bad. Normal little card. 2 and a red. Pickery Marset. A monkey creature. First strike. Whenever you cycle a card, Pickery gets 2/2. So first strike means it attacking or blocking. It will hit the creature first. Which also delegates Death Touch because they don't hit Death Touch. It requires the cards to hit each other, and if you can kill it with first strike, Death Touch is no longer available. Little one, can you not talk? Then we got Keep Safe. So 1 and 1 blue. It's a counter target spell that targets a permanent you control, draw a card. So if something like a murder, which destroys target creature, exiles target creature, -2/-2 target creatures, those kinds of cards, it'll automatically counter it, and then you can draw a card too. So this is one of the creature cards they show off in the mutate thing, Cloud Piercer. It has reach. It's 4 and 1 red for a 5/4, which is not bad. So 5 mana cost for 5/4, that's not bad. With reach, mutate. When this creature mutates, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. So you may get rid of a card from your hand, and then if you cost this for its mutate cost, put it under or over a target creature you own. They mutate into the creature. They mutate into the creature on top, plus all the abilities from under it. Basically, under the bottom creature dictates the power, and the top creature just adds extra abilities to that creature. Corpse Churn. Churn. For 1/1 black, put the top 3 cards you liberated to your graveyard, then you may return a creature card from the graveyard to your hand. Not bad. And for my uncommon, it's going to be a Poliwag Symbiote. 1 blue, 1/1 blue. Each creature costs 1 less to cast it if it has mutate. When you cast a creature spell, if it has mutate, draw a card and discard a card. And my rare is Quartzwood Crasher. It's two reds and a green. Dinosaur Beast, Trample. Whenever one or more creatures you control with Trample deals combat damage to a player, create an XX green Dinosaur Beast token with Trample, where the amount X, where X is the amount of damage those creatures deal to that player. So if I think there's only creature on this one. I had one earlier that had Trample. So let's say I swing with just this guy, right? If I deal Trample means that I can go through, I think it shows, it doesn't, yeah, Trample is a creature can deal excess combat damage to player. So basically, when you put a creature against a creature, if you guys don't, I'm just explaining this for people that watch these streams and don't really understand Magic. If you put a creature in front of it, so let's say say I had this card and somebody put this card to block my attack, because you can do that. Because when I declare attacks, I'm declaring an attack on the player or the Planeswalker card they have. Then they have the choice to block that attack or just eat the damage to either yourself or the Planeswalker. So basically, if they were to go, okay, well, I don't want to eat that, I don't want to eat 6 damage, I'm gonna put in Prickly Monster. I have it on the field, let me put it in front. Well, when I hit for 6 power, it goes against the toughness, which is 3 on this creature. So whatever's left over between 6 minus 3 is 3, as people should know for basic math. I do 3 damage to that player through that creature. That's only creature Trample can do that. So when this card, then I would activate this card's ability, which would make a 3/3 green dinosaur token with Trample. Now next turn, if this creature isn't destroyed and I still have the Dinosaur Beast token because I didn't use it to block for anything like that, they both don't get destroyed. If I swing at that time and they don't have any creatures to block, or they have another creature to block, or blah blah blah, blah all that basic shit, they can, like, let's say they have this card out now because they have the mana ramp to it. Well, now I'm swinging for a 6 and 3. Now they can only block 1 creature. They'll probably block the 3, and I'll give them 6 straight to, and I'll hit them for 6, which means the next token will be a 6/6 dinosaur, which is pretty good. I don't normally play green red. I normally play, as you guys saw from my Apex Brawl deck, I like blue green. I like green black, because you've seen my, I don't know if I played my Garrick deck on here yet. Red white, anything with big creatures and a lot of damage I'm going for. So I might make a red green deck after this set. Okay, so that's it. To the next final pack. All right, and I got a rare token, which is great. Okay, so Unlucky 8, 1/1 black, instant. Target creature gets +2/+0, gaining indestructible and undeterred. Now, going back to the card in my first pack that said it would target a creature, a spell that targets a permanent I control. Any card you play other than sorceries and instants are considered permanents. Lands, enchantments, auras. No, auras don't count either, but artifacts, stuff like that. Anything you play that's considered a permanent. Now this is targeting my own creatures, giving it +2/+0. Well, let's say this thing said target creature gets -2/-0, and until the end of turn. That would be that's supposed to be targeted towards your opponent, and they see they play that card. That's how they play that. They would play that card. But going on to the next one, plummet. Destroy a target creature with flying for 1/1 green. Green is weird. Green has a lot of creatures that have reach, so this card is kind of weird to come out of green. But green is also really susceptible because they're big creatures, but they can't block flying a lot. A lot of creatures mostly have trample. Honestly, if I think about it, reach is in green a lot, minimal, but it's there. So this is just destroy flying creatures. So creatures with flying. I don't think I have one here that has creatures with flying. I don't have any creatures with flying, but I think I had another creature in the other pack. So yeah, that's fun to have. I might actually put that into a deck. Let's see, what is it? Petagi? I'm gonna mess that up. Tiger? No, this does have flying. So this card would kill that card. It would destroy that creature card when it's on the field. It has to be played first. It doesn't counter the casting of the card. So when it enters the battlefield, target human you control gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Well, I haven't got any companion cards yet. I don't know if how they're doing the companion mechanic in this setup. That's another thing you guys should check out if you guys are really into Magic. Is the on the Magic YouTube channel? They have the mutate and companion mechanics that they brought into this game, and they're very weird. Like the companion one's a little bit on the weirder side. If I pull up a companion card ever on these opening these packs, I'll obviously bring it up, but for right now it's still a weird thing. For a 3/4 for 5, it's okay. Catharlac Reunion or whatever, cathartic reunion. As additional cost to this spell, discard 2 cards. You get to draw 3, so you lose your net gain of 1. Not a bad card. Red for drawing cards. Ooh, that's nice. Normally red is just straight up burn and murder. Alec Glider, Nightmare Squirrel word. When it enters the battlefield, you choose your choice of flying or counter token or first strike token. So you can either give it. So there's a new setup. There's one more new thing for this situation, and I'll come back to the other cards. Actually, hang on. I just got home from work and I need to run upstairs real quick. Give me 2 seconds. All right, sorry about that. So basically, when that dog stops. So basically now there's a new setup in the dog. You wanna come over here? Keep making noise. Sound like you wanna come over here? Huh? All right. So basically there's a new setup in the system. It's you can now give out counters, so like the +1/+1 counters, like I was playing on my Apex Legend deck. It's a lot of +1/+1 counters. It just gives more power and toughness. Now the game is allowing you to, with the new Vivian, if you guys are paying attention to this set at all, that's hard to miss. But there's the new mechanic where you can give out flying counters or first strike counters or double strike counters or these things. So the counters are basically just tokens that you can put on the creature that now tells it has flying or first strike or whatever it is that you give to it. So this card, so there's gonna be sorceries, instances, abilities like this, creature abilities like this card, and planeswalker abilities, loyalty abilities that will give out these counters, which is gonna be fun. So that means that now you can have, you can play a green, red, black deck and have a black creature with trample. All of a sudden, I mean, there is some black creatures with trample. I do have a couple, but I mean, like, just have like a, what's a good black card? Like, have a demon with that has flying and vigilance or something like that, or have like a white deck. This is a white card, having a white deck where you can put trample on like an angel. All of a sudden now you have a flying trampler where even if they can block it, they can still take damage. It's gonna be fun. All right, so now on to this one. Skull of Prophet. For a black and a green, you can tap it and either add a black or a green mana to your mana pool, or you can tap it and put the top 2 cards of your library in your graveyard, which is a self-mill graveyard recursion fun time deck. Something about one of those. Holy crap. When you draw a card, put a Forest Shadow counter on Ominous Seas. Remove 8 counters from it and the creature from Ominous Seas. Create an 8/8 blue Kraken creature token with cycle 2. Cycling means you may pay the cycling cost to discard this card and draw a new card. I'm gonna flip this. And ooh, did I just pull? Is it a rare? It's just a rare. Okay. I thought it was gonna be good. But it is a legendary. It's a rare legendary creature. Nice. Which means you can build a brawl deck or a commander deck or anything else around it, which they don't normally do commander in this, but oh, see, this is companion mechanic. Good shit. Because I want to talk about that anyways. So it's Kahira, the Orphan Guard. So obviously she, like you see by the image, it's orphan creatures she takes care of. It looks like a mixture between a unicorn, a lion, and a deer, but it still looks cool. For one green, and those split costs, it looks like it's a, you can either pay a green or a white, so you can put it in an all green deck, you can put it in an all white deck, or you can put it in a green white deck. It doesn't matter. You have to pay either 2 greens, 2 whites, or a mixture of green and white and +1 to summon this creature. So it doesn't matter. It has vigilance, which means that it, as attacking, does not cause this creature to tap. Means it can block the next turn. Even if you attack with it, it will be able to block the next turn, because when you attack with the creature, you actually tap those creatures. Companion. So if you starting deck meets companion restrictions, you may choose it to be your companion and cast it once from outside the game. So the companion, if you choose this creature to be a companion, it has to follow these rules. Each creature card in your starter deck is a cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or beast. Now, this is what the creature is. It's a cat beast. So that means it would fit into this deck. This is a nightmare squirrel, so it would fit into this deck. You could put this into this deck. So basically, as long as all your creature cards are either a cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or beast, this can be considered your companion. Now, this card doesn't count towards your 60 card decks, or however many cards you make, depending on what format you play or all that fun stuff. But you could, when you start the battle, you name, okay, my companion is this card, and you, so she's now the 61th card of your deck. It does not count towards the card count, does not change the amount of cards you have in your deck. It's just there. Then at any moment in the game, basically like a commander, if you ever play commander or watch commander, I recommend Command Zone for commander stuff. Great series, and they have a great gameplay series they're going through. It's called Game Nights. I watch it all the time and I keep following it up. I keep following with it. But they commander games, you have a commander. It's like Brawl, where you have a commander. But Apex was my commander, and you can play it as many times as you want. Now the companion means you can play it out from outside the game once, and then when it dies, it goes directly into your graveyard. Now you can recur it from your graveyard if you have graveyard recursion, which means you bring back creatures from the card, creatures or spells or sorceries or any card from the graveyard. But if it dies, it dies. It doesn't go back outside of the game. It doesn't go into a special zone called like a command zone or anything like that. It's dead unless you have recursion of the graveyard. So It's a nice little thing to have, but it's kind of weird. So each other creature you control that's a cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or beast gets a +1/+1, which means it gets +1/+1 to its health. So that would be a 3, like the squirrel would be a 3/3, or the flying cat down there would be a 4/5. Like this cat card would be good. I mean, its ability's good, but you wouldn't see this cat card in this deck because it wants to target humans. Now I haven't seen unless it's in this set, because again there's only 3 packs, but I don't know of a cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, beast, human, or human beast, or human nightmare, or human dinosaur, or human, none of those. They don't. That's like a splice gene thing, and that sounds something like it's from Unsanctioned, which is their goofy set if you don't know Magic. But yeah, so this card would not be for a 5 cost for a 3/4 flying. Would not go well with this as your companion. Now if you just played these 2 cards in your deck, not a problem, but I would definitely put this card in a deck with this as my companion, without a doubt. So yeah, that's basically, so all the new mechanics came out. I'm guessing mostly legendary creatures or like rare creatures are gonna have the companion aspect to them, but I wouldn't put it past them to put it on like a basic creature like this. Like Magic's always kind of weird like that, but the new set looks good. I have the draft token, which is right here, because everybody gets a draft token because coronavirus, and no one can go because the set was supposed to come out today. We were supposed to get the card, like the digital and the physical versions of this game, because I do play the physical version as well as I play the digital version. Was supposed to come out today, and because of the coronavirus, everything got pushed back for the basic card set for United States, like, and Europe and stuff. Everybody but Asia is getting the cards in May. Let me just Google it real quick. MT. So it's gonna be pushed back a month. Yeah. So it was originally scheduled to release April 24th of this month. So obviously this month, the 24th of this month. They moved it to May 15th right now. And we originally were gonna get it this set now. Now, if I remember correctly, it's either 2 weeks that if 24th. Let me look at my calendar. My brain farting right now. That's my calculator. So my calculator. That's my photos. So the 24th is next Friday. So what would have probably happened was the 10th through the 12th, we would have got a pre-release game. Like you could have gone to your nearest like game store, like board game store, stuff like that. Like I have Battlegrounds around me, or like wherever you sell like hobby shops that do MGG cards and Dungeons & Dragons and Yu-Gi-Oh cards and all that fun stuff. They would have done a pre-release 2 weeks prior to this, but because no one can be outside and gather and do all these fun things, that they didn't do that. So as of the May 15th, the set will be shipped. If you pre-order, you can pre-order today. If I remember correctly, I was looking at some sites to pre-order it. You can pre-order a packs, bundles, the new commander decks that are coming out, the new commander precons that are coming out, which I might pick up on and might have some future live stream / videos for later on, because I want to try commander because I like brawl. Commander's just bigger brawl, and if they put it on arena, they add the commander section to the arena, ooh, I will definitely try it. But and like, so bundles like the 10 packs plus the 1 premium with the foil cards, the foil lands and the regular lands and the big dice, those are pre-sale today. All the paperbacks are pre-sale today, so that on May 15th everything will be shipped to your location, because right now no one's gonna have it to store. No stores I mean, maybe Walmart will pick it up in around May 15th, May 20th, but because Walmarts are crazy and they're still open. But like anything like for like Amazon, and I know I use like Card Kingdom, TCG Player, everything's pre-ordered starts today because they're releasing the set on Arena, which a lot of people that can't go out and hang out with people are playing and stay in contact with the media. And as you guys saw, we also can use, like, I do streams through Skype with Chaos Weapon, and we do streams with paperback cards. Because he doesn't like Arena because you can't build your own decks. That's a whole other conversation for a whole way later time. But yeah, so basically that's all of this. I could have bought the big $50 bundle stuff for this, which is basically a bundle like we would get from the box bundle with the new Vivian, some card backs, some coins or gems, like 10 packs on this, but three packs. I got at least one card with every single new component of the game: counters, companion. The other 2 packs had the mutate cards in them, and I'm gonna seize is going to be a fun card to play with. I would just put that in my blue green deck just to have an 8/8 blue cracking token. But yeah, so basically this is the new set. It's all big beasts and a lot of cards that help big beasts and all that fun stuff. Like, that's why it's called Lair of the Behemoth. Plus, I haven't seen them yet, and I don't know if they're going to be released on MTG Arena. If you want to look into this, they have Godzilla cards. They have whole bunch of like different stuff, like Godzilla, Space Godzilla. Like, all the Godzilla creatures are going to be cards you can play. Now, they're not going to be like, oh, Godzilla has these stats and stuff. They're going to be based off of actual cards in game. So like, it will tell you underneath Godzilla, like right here in this section, what card it's based off of. Like, I know Ghidorah is based off of something Apex of Wishes. I can't remember the first name of it, but it's called Apex of Wishes, which is a mutate card. So it has the same stats, same stuff. It pretty much replaces that card in your deck. And or I don't know if you're going to be able to put them in your deck, or if they're going to be like sideboardy kind of things where you'd be like, okay, well, I play this, but I'm going to actually play Ghidorah because I'm just the same cost and I just want to play with the nice pretty card. But yeah, so basically this set's gonna be insane for creature based decks, insane for creature based decks with a lot of sorceries and incidents that buff creatures and debuff creatures. I still can't believe there's a card draw for red right now. That's insane. Red is, again, fire, death, burn. Basically what you think of a color is like white, resilient, hard to kill, blah blah blah. Makes sense. Black, death, like, stuff makes sense in this game. They take the color as it is. Like, red is rage, death, and stuff like this. I mean, rage and murder and burn and hit for a lot of damage. Green is sturdy, big, bulky, doom. Blue is like conniving, counter this, do that. Oh my god, I won through this way instead of being the normal way of winning, and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little look through the ikoria packs I got. I do have this draft token that I can play. I just want to see why you guys are here. When does this draft end? Until May 21st. Each entry includes Godzilla style. Yep, see, there's a Godzilla series right here. But basically, select one card at a time. Rotating draft pack. The cards will be added to your collection and use them plus basic lands to build a 40 card deck. The cards will be added. Play games and receive prizes based on how many games you win. Player draft. A timed draft with 7 other players. Basically 7 other players. I actually might do this right now because right now is under a minute. I kind of want this, so I'm gonna click that. Okay, word, perfect. This is what I wanted to look at anyways. So these are all the Godzilla creatures. I could go through this because it's all still based on the cards, and I've been here doing this for 30 minutes already. That's how it's gonna be quick. So you have Godzilla Doom Inevitable 5. So you see how it says on the top, and I'm pointing, but right here, this name. So that is the creature card that is your the base off of. So all the stats and mana cost and all that stuff are the exact same thing. So there's trample and haste. Oh god. Which means that haste means you can attack right away. As you can see, creatures with haste can attack and tap as soon as it comes in the battlefield. So it has trample, haste, and 8 or 7. Ooh, it has cycle. So when you cycle, see how it says the creature name and not the Godzilla name? That's because it's really just the creature. It's just a nice skin with full art too. Those things look sexy. When you cycle this creature, which means cycle, as you can see, it says you may pay the cycle cost to discard this card and draw another card. So you can put this card in the graveyard for 2 and draw another card. When you cycle this, shuffle into your library from the graveyard. So when you cycle this card, you can just shuffle it back into your library, so you don't actually lose the creature card. If you cycle a card with that name 4 more times, put it on the battlefield inside the graveyard. So if you just cycle it, pull it off the second turn, you take a draw, or you keep drawing, and you do it 4 more times, you put it on the battlefield instead of the graveyard. I'll just go straight to the battlefield for the same group. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So it would cost you 1 more mana to do that, and to just play it out from your hand with mana. But Godzilla from Medieval Champion looks like old OG Godzilla, like OG like movie Godzilla. That looks more like the newest Godzilla. So what is it? Kynoth Rex is its creature card. It's a 8. It's 9 cost, 11/11 with trample and cycle. When you cycle this, put a trample. So this one allows you, when you cycle it through your deck or cycle to the graveyard, you can put a trample counter on a target creature. So let's say you don't have 9 mana to play this, but you can win next turn if one of your creatures just happens to have trample. You can pay the 2 mana and put a trample token counter onto a creature, and boom, shakalaka, you got it. Now this one's uncommon, which is really weird. That's a rare. Is there a couple mythics? There is a couple mythics. Okay, cool. Then we have Anguirus. I'm not the biggest Godzilla fan, so it's a little bit, names are kind of things a little bit off on me. It looks like a weird turtley Godzilla, but that's kind of cool. Armored Killer. Its actual card is Gem Razor. It's a 1 green and 3 with mutate, reach, and trample for 4. So it's a 4 cost for 4, which a 4/4 for 4, which is with extra abilities means it's great. So when this card mutates, you destroy a target artifact or enchantment your opponent controls. That's actually really good. Okay, so another uncommon. Durat, the perfect pet. Bright Dragon. For red and a blue. Oh my god, I almost said green because the other card was green. Flying Haste has, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, which is basically artifacts, enchantments, it's a sorceries, but +1/+1 counter on this creature. So this is like an Is It deck, because that's this color scheme it is. Anyways, it's Is It, which is a lot of enchantments and sorceries. This would be good pairing with like not a Thunder Drake. Oh, Thunder Drake would work, but Crackling Drake would be great with this, because Crackling Drake likes to build its attack from the board series and sorceries from the graveyard. You can be boosting 2 creatures at once by playing into sorceries and boosting them both up slowly but surely. This is a good card to have if you're playing Is It, because it wants you to play a lot of sorceries and stuff like that, and red has a lot of 1 mana cost burn, like shock, 2 mana cost lightning strike, or lightning for 3 damage for 2 damage, and just murder. It's a good card for that kind of deck. Okay, so we got, ooh, what are you and why are you so big? Oh, it says a mutate. Great. Ooh, a lot of Apex of in this deck, in this set, it looks like. Biolanted plant beast form. So I'm guessing there's more than one Biolantant, and I'm probably gonna see it soon down the line, or later down the line. It's a legendary cat nightmare. It costs 1 green, 1 red, 1 black, 1 white, and 2 of anything. So a 5 cost for 5/5. That's not bad. Death touch, which basically means as any amount of damage a source with Death touch deals to a creature is enough to destroy it. That's why first strike and double strike against Death touch decks or Death touch creatures is so important, because when you do first strike damage, the creature needs to deal damage to you to kill it. But the best thing about Death touch is, like, I run my Sorin deck. I don't know if I played it on this stream yet, so I'm going to talk about it. Sorin has there's a Vampire of the Night, Dire Moon, or Night Moon, or something to that effect. She's a 1/1 Death touch lifelink. Basically like this, Death touch lifelink. Lifelink gives you, when I deal damage to you, whatever damage it is, my power, the 5 down there, I get that back in life, basically. So Death touch lifelink means that I can swing openly at somebody and know that even if they have something that can kill it, they probably won't block it because they'll die as well, unless they have first strike or double strike. That creature, if they block that creature, no matter if they kill my creature or not, I'm still going to gain the life from it, and I'm still going to kill that other creature on the board. So you can just swing with these creatures outright and not worry about anything. With it being a 5/5 for 5, damn. But its mutate cost is a little bit more expensive. It's 2 blacks, a green, or a white. It's kind of hard to see, but it's a green or a white, I'm pretty sure, because it's a split. And 4, so its mutate cost is what, a 7? 7 for 7. When this creature mutates, return any number of target creature cards totaling with total power 10 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. Ooh, that's fucking nice. That's a great commander right there. That's a great commander. And I don't know if mutate cost will, because when you play commander or brawl, as you guys saw, every time I played my Apex hybrid, I don't know his first name, I think it was Lack or something like that, but I just call him Apex hybrid because that's the way I can use it to say it. Whenever he gets destroyed, I have the choice to put him in the graveyard, the command zone. If I put him in the command zone, I have to pay 2 extra for him. So he starts off with two greens and a blue. When he dies, he now is 4 2 greens and a blue. So the 2 costs will go up to 4. So it'll be, instead of being 5, it'll be 7. Then it'll be 9. Then it'll be 11. Every time it leaves the battlefield and goes in the command zone, it'll get more. But with the mutate, I don't know if the mutate costs will change that, in the sense of if it will, if you can pay the mutate costs, will the mutate costs go up? Because if it doesn't, that's a perfect card for commander, because the mutate costs, you pay the commander once, pay him as a commander once. When he dies, now the mutate cost costs the same amount as the commander does. The mutate cost doesn't count anything, count as extra cost. It doesn't go from 4 to 6 every time it comes back. Then you can mutate it for the same cost as you would be able to play it like normally, and then you can mutate it onto any creature. You gain its Death touch and lifelink and all of its abilities and all that fun stuff. Great. All right, so on to the next one. Rodon, Titan of the Winged Fury, and this is a dark Apex of the Thunder's overlay, or its counterpart, just in the Godzilla verse. I think I heard of Rodan. So Rodan is 1 red, 1 white, and 1 blue. Legendary creature, elemental something or other, probably. Elemental, it doesn't tell you the whole attack card. Flying first strike. It mutates for 2 reds, a blue or a white, depending on whether it costs, and a 1. So for 4, you can mutate this card. Whenever this creature mutates, you may cast target non-creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less from the graveyard without paying its mana cost. So that means that you can play an instant or sorcery or artifact or enchantment from your graveyard for 3, as long as it costs 3 or less when this card mutates, which would be a good combination with this one. And if it's your commander, this card can go in there. Brawl is more likely if you guys are watching. If you guys actually play Ninja, Brawl is more likely with the format you're gonna be playing in. But that would be great. BioQuartz Space Godzilla. For 2, a black, a green, and a blue, you get a 6/6. Not bad. We're trample. Okay. So for 5, a 6/6 for 5. That's actually I'm gonna take back. That's pretty good. And then it's legendary creature, nightmare, blah blah blah. I think it's nightmare something or other. Let me see. Nightmare. It's a nightmare because it's not enough space. That's probably dinosaur beast, beast. Fairy dragon. They use the old spelling for fairy, old school for it. So its UT cost is 2 green, a blue or black, and 2 for 5 as well. You may cast this card from your Apex of Forever, because Warlock's Apex for everything. I think that's I don't even know. So they're all different multiplayer cards. Now, from the graveyard using its mutate ability, so you can always you can cast this creature from your graveyard whenever you want for its mutate cost. Which is nice. King Caesar, Awakened Titan. So it's for 1, a red, a white, and a black. 3/5 for that. For 4, not bad. With double strike, a creature with double strike deals both first strike damage and regular strike. First strike doesn't give you extra damage to a target creature or a player. It just gives you the ability to strike first, which delegates the death touch mechanic and allows you to destroy creatures without killing your own creature. So let's say I swing out somebody swings out with a 2/3 without first strike, and I swing my 3/2 with first strike. Now normally they would kill each other because my toughness is not as powerful as their attack, was less than their attack or at the same amount. But because of first strike, I will kill that creature and my creature will still live. So that's always fun. So this is double strike, so that means you attack your first strike damage. So somebody blocks you, you kill that with the first strike, and then you attack the player because there's something blocking you anymore. It also has mutate for 2 white, a red, or a black, which is what I've been seeing a lot right now. Hang on, I want to see if there's a. Okay, so basically, for all these creatures, including the creatures that are based on like the Sampan, Apex, Hunt, Snapdax, Apex, Hunt. The mutate costs 2 of the middle color and 1 of the third or first color, and then 2 of anything else, or 3 of anything else, or yeah, whatever number they want to add on to that. So that's actually not bad. It just means that you have to pay. It means you have to have 2 white mana instead of things that make it a little bit harder for you to cast a mutate cost. Whenever this creature mutates, it deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker and opponent controls, and you gain 4 life. Now, the best thing when you're looking at cards is you got to read the effect. If it says opponent, all the opponents, there's card. You got to look at the wording, because there's cards that say would deal 4 damage to a target creature, or to deal 4 damage to all players. There's cards that do that. They deal damage to your opponent as you as well. So you got to look at these kind of cards and make judgments on them for that. But this one says an opponent, so that means if you're playing multiplayer, which is allowed in Magic, and people don't know about that, you can play 2, 3. You can play 1v1, or you can play free-for-all versions of like 3-player, 4-player, even any high. You can go as high as you want. Obviously, you have to keep track of all that, but most of the time it's you either play 1v1 or two-headed giant, which is a 2v2 game with 2 different decks but you share the same life total, or commander, and brawl, which is a 4-player free-for-all version with a little bit more life, a little bit more cards, a little bit more restrictions where you can't have duplicates and stuff like that, and commanders obviously, and it's mostly a multiplayer version. So like an opponent, you get to choose whether you want to deal 4 damage to whatever of your other 3 opponents you have, or planeswalkers, and you gain 4 life no matter what. So we got Ghidorah, King of the Cosmos, and I knew of this one beforehand because I knew of the non-Apex of Witches. Like I told you guys earlier, the Ghidorah cards are gonna have the Apex of Witches is the Apex of Witches. So it's 2 it's 2, a green, a blue, and a red. Or you can read it the way red, blue, green, and 2. Normally that's the way you want to read it. You want to pay the 3 mana cost there, and then whatever is left over you can pay with any card you want. Flying and Trample, which is pretty cool. Mutate is 2 blues. Like I said, it's the second color, one of the first or third colors, and then it wants to add 3. When this creature mutates, exile the top of your library until you exile a non-land permanent, which is, again, achievements, not achievements, just artifacts, creatures, enchantments. I think that's it. Artifact, creatures, enchantments. It's said non-land. Yeah, artifact, creatures, and enchantments. Anything else am I missing, Brandon? No. So as soon as you exile that, then you put that card on the battlefield or into your hand. So this is a mechanic where you can, like I said, exile normally means it's gone for battle for good. So that means you're exiling your deck until you find this creature. It's okay ability if you don't give a fuck what your cards in your hand. You know you have a lot of lands and you've already pulled the lands you need and blah blah, like there's a lot of stuff. But it's a good ability that you can pull you can magically pull up 10/10 out. You can pull, like, if this is green and so that means you can play like this card. This card can be pulled out of your deck. You can have cycled it back into your deck and just kept milling yourself into exile. Then all of a sudden, boom, you have an 11/11 for free. Or it can be in your hand if you want, but it's 11/11 for free on the battlefield, so that's good. All right, on to the next one. Space Godzilla. Hang on. Oh, there you go. Space Godzilla Void Invader. Void Beckoner is its creature card that goes on top. It's a 2 black and 6, so an 8 cost for an 8 for 8, which is not bad. The other one was 5. Damn, it was a 5/5. It was a 5 for a 6/6. Has Death Touch, which we already explained. Cycle 2, we've already explained. Or cycle for 1 black and 2. When you cycle this card, put a Death Touch counter on a target creature. So this is another one like this card, or when you cycle a creature. When you cycle the creature, you're allowed to put on its ability, which is Trample, Death Touch, and stuff like that, onto another creature for free with a counter. Not bad. I mean, for 8, you get an 8/8 with Death Touch, and if you want to cycle for 3, you can on something else get Death Touch. You give this thing Death Touch. It's an ability you can do. You can have a black-green deck and give that Death Touch. Insane. But okay, on to the next one. We got Mechagodzilla, the weapon. Artifact creature, which creatures can be artifacts and artifacts can be creatures. As you guys can see. Also, there's enchantment creatures and stuff like that. If you guys played Arrows, Death, Beyond Death, the last set that was out, a lot of creatures are enchantments and creatures. At the beginning of combat, so it's a 3/3 for 3. And most time artifacts, unless it's bound to a color, like certain artifacts are bound to colors, like certain abilities. Normally they're colorless. That means any mana works for them, so you can be put into any decks. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose a kind of counter at random that Crystalline Giant, which is the creature card that it's based off or would be overlaid, doesn't have on it from among flying, first strike, Death Touch, Hexproof, Lifelink, Reach, Trample, Vigilance. I forgot Menace, and a +1/+1 counter. Put a counter of that kind on this one. So for 3 for 3, every time you go into combat, you get to choose 1 counter to put on top of it. Now the counters don't disappear. You can start with flying, and then you can give it a flying, and then next turn you can give it first strike, so now it's a flying first strike 3/3. Then you can give it Death Touch, so now it's a flying first strike Death Touch, and you can keep going. Now there's a couple on here that I didn't go over before, so I'm going to go over them now while I have this card up. I'm pretty sure Hexproof is not one of them. Hexproof means that they cannot be targeted by spells, like instances of sorceries. It means they can't be attacked. They can't be basically No -1/-1, no murder cards, none of that. They can't be destroyed by that stuff unless you can remove hexproof, which there is cards that can remove hexproof. Menace, which means it can't be blocked by less than 2 creatures. That means that if they want to be able to block your 3/3, if it has menace, they have to put 2 creatures in front of it. Even if they have a 10/10 on the field, even if they had this Godzilla on the field versus this 3/3, this 3/3 is still going to go and attack because they don't have an extra creature to play against that menace creature, which is fun. Reach just means you can attack flying creatures. That's the easiest one, and everybody went over vigilance, which means you can't, when you attack, the card doesn't get tapped, which means it can block on its next turn, on the opponent's turn. On to the next one. Mothra's Great Cocoon. For one, it's probably another artifact, or just basic creature. Mystery Egg. Whenever the creature mutates, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So now basically this is a creature card that would be, you play this and then mutate on top of it, so that you get on when it comes in the battlefield. Now it won't be an O2, it'd probably be like, I would mutate onto like this, or like, let's see what other mutate, like this, or something to that effect. And then you'd put this on top, you gain the 4/4 ++1. That'd be a 5/5 with reach and trample. That's something like, that's how I would play it, honestly. Anybody else can play that. Now King Caesar. Now these 2 cards, obviously there's different versions of cards. These 2 Godzillas, and now there's 2 different Caesars. King Caesar over here is more of the old art style from the original movies. The newer art style is from obviously the newer movies. King Caesar Ancient Guard. For 3 and a white, you get a 3/4 with mutate. Mutate for 3 instead of 4, which is weird. Whenever this creature mutates, other creatures you control get +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of times this creature has mutated. Basically that would be an interesting thing to play around if you keep mutating it. I don't know, that one's a weird one. I don't know if I'd actually play it that way. All right, Mothra Supersonic Queen. For 2 white and 2, so 3/4 for 4. Flying. Whenever a creature you control without flying dies, return it to the battlefield under its owner control with a flying counter on it. What? Okay, that's why it's a mythic. All right, that makes sense. So basically it's saying that whenever, so let's say this creature dies and I have this Mothra out. Well, instead of going to my graveyard, it's going to return to the battlefield and now be flying. So now I have a 3/4 flying with mutate for free, right? Return it to the battlefield and without paying anything, free. Oh, that's why it's a mythic. Okay, I want your basic Lunaria Broodmoth. I want either one of you. I would love to have you for a deck. Baby Godzilla Rune Reborn. For a blue and a 1, you get a 1/3 frog creature, which is weird because not a frog. Okay, cool. For each creature spell you cast, costs 1 less to cast if it has mutate. I'm pretty sure. No, I got the basic version of him. It's the Poliwag Symbiote. Okay. And you draw a card and discard a card. Okay, so we know what this creature does because it just has a better face, and that's why it's... Okay, so basically bad Mothra. Again, I don't know the Godzilla stuff. People that watch these streams, if you know Godzilla stuff or we watch these streams later on, let me know if I'm wrong in these situations. Like bad Mothra, good Mothra, bad Mothra. So Baratha Dark Destroyer. Dergbat is a normal card. I think I've been saying that for all these. Master Liger, Mystery Egg. Yep, I understood that for that one. Void Beckoner. I think that was. I didn't do this one. All right, so it has Flash, which means you may cast this card at any time. Cast as anytime you could cast an instant, which means instant means basically any instant card. The only card that's faster than an instant card or can stop instant card casting is a card that has split second. Basically, split second is the fastest you can go. Below that is Flash and instant. Flash just means that your card has the ability to be considered an instant play, which means that, let's say I have no blockers on the field and I have this card in my hand, and I want them, but I want the creature to, I want them to swing with the creature so I can kill it. Well, I'll hold this card off so they declare, okay, I'm gonna swing with this like 2/2. But I want to get off the field because it has some like stupid ability that does some stupid ramp or something like that. Okay, I declare attacks. After you declare attacks, there's a step before you, when you declare blockers. In response to you declaring an attack, is what you would say. I would play out Bathra. I like to play out. I'll pay for and pay out Bathra. Now that creature's on the field. Now I can block with this creature and things will be done. But when this creature mutates, destroy a target creature or planeswalker your opponent controls, which is really good. That's why its mutate cost is 6. And it's a 3/3 for 4 for 2 black. It's a rare card. It's not bad though. I think there's only like what, 1, 2, 3. Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so and also so you guys understand the symbol in the corner after the creature beast and then goes, if you go straight across, there's a symbol there. That's a symbol for the set. The bluish looking, silverish looking one is uncommon. The gold one is rare, and mythic, which is the highest rarity in these sets, is the orangey red looking one. Just so you guys understand. So that one is a rare, not a mythic. And that's the reason why Mothra's a mythic, is because that's a broken ass card. And I will love to play that in a white deck. So this card, so Destroyer, perfect life form for 2 red and 2, and its regular form is Everquill Phoenix for 4. So for 4, the 4/4 for 4, which is not bad. When its mana cost is the same cost as a creature card, and it has other abilities, it's normally a really good card. Like, abilities normally cost more. Let's see, what else do I have that was like this creature card? It's for 9 you get an 11/11 with trample. Like, that's insane amount of good stuff. Like, even if it said it's for 11 cost, I'd get 11/11 for the trample. I would be happy. But that's even better. Like, I want you for one of my green decks. But okay, so back to, so it's a creature, it's a phoenix, flying, mutate. When this creature mutates for 4, that's same cost. Okay, same cost. When this creature mutates, create a red artifact token named Feather with tap for 1 mana of any color, sacrifice Feather, return target phoenix creature from your graveyard to your battlefield tapped. Broken, super broken. For 1 mana I can put this, so if this creature were to die, I mutate it, right? When this mutated creature dies, I can then bring this creature back for 1 mana. It does come in tapped, but I can play, you can play it at any moment, because basically an ability is considered an instant. So like card read abilities, like artifact abilities, creature abilities, so any of these abilities down here are like, unless it specifies when it should be used, can be used at any time. Want all of, can I craft all of you? I wish. I want one of each. I think I have enough tokens, other than maybe uncommon tokens. There's the only common creature in this whole set. But that means basically I pay for mutate it, and then when it dies I get it back for, as long as it's, yep, I'll get it back for free as long as I mutate it. Yep. Okay, cool. That's broken. All right, so last one, rare. It's a Gigan Cyber. I think I've seen this one too. Cadra Doom of Depth for 4, and either a 2 blacks, 2 blues, or a combination of black and blue equaling to 2. So for 6, you get a 6/6 for 6, and it has a companion. So this is one of the only, I think this is the only Godzilla card that has the companion mechanic. I've only been doing this for an hour, damn. Basically, ass cracking up. Basically, I already explained the companion mechanic, and it explains it right there as well, which is great for this game. So it's stipulation to make this your companion. Your starting deck contains only cards with even what people that play Magic called CMC, or converted mana cost. So basically, the converted mana cost is like the converted mana cost of this card is 6. So whatever the top combines to, so the 4 plus the 2 colored ones equals 6, obviously basic math. So CMC this would be 4, CMC of this would be 1, obviously, because it already has 1. CMC of this is 8, which is why I say 8 for 8. When you somebody say 8 4, normally that means the 2 numbers first before the 4 are the power and toughness. So this would be a 3 4 4 4. Anything after the 4 is the converted mana cost. So basically, yeah, that's stupid. So to play this creature as a companion, all your cards have to be converted mana cost that is an even number. So 2 4 6 8 10, stuff like that. So you wouldn't be able to play this card in the same deck as this card, even though they're different colors. I'm just using this as an example because this is obviously it has a 9 CMC, which is an odd number. So then you wouldn't be able to play this as your companion. So when it enters the battlefield, each player puts the top 4 cards of the library. See, like I said, so this one says each player. Now that means you as well have to put 4 of your the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard. Put a creature with an even CMC cost from among these cards onto the battlefield. So but the best part about this situation is, yes, you have to mill yourself for 4. Milling means putting your deck into the graveyard. Mill is normally bad unless your deck either requires you to mill into the graveyard because you do graveyard recursion and stuff like that, or somebody's playing a blue deck and wants to be very, very mean and makes you want to and makes you mill your deck out, because when you go to draw but your deck is empty, you lose the game automatically. So let's say you're playing me, let's say it's me versus Chaos Weapon. When I play this card on the battlefield, we both put the top 4 cards in our library. Now I get to pick from, depending on how many whatever creatures come out in those 4. If he puts 1 or 2 creatures out and I put 1 or 2 creatures out, I get to pick from whatever out of those 4 cards, out of those 8 cards that we just put in our graveyard. I get to pick 1 creature card out of that and put it on with graveyard makers and put it on the battlefield under my control. So it doesn't matter if it's my card or his card; it's my control now. But basically, yeah, so that's all the Godzilla cards that are in this set. They all look ridiculous, and I want to have them all because they're probably holographic and full, and they're full arts, and they look so nice, and I want them all in real life cards because they look incredible. But yeah, basically that's it. So I don't know when this is gonna end. I really don't want to play it right now. There's no time limit on this right now, and it has like a, let me just Google quick. Have Google MTG Arena. Limit time goes to the monster series. So many 20 players, and then the limit event will be the Godzilla Monster Series card sale in addition to a normal event reward. This includes both ikoria drafts and seals. That you know what? I'm gonna start this. So I got Mothra, Bird. So I get to choose 1 card from this set. Okay, so let's see. Other humans control and its field. Okay, so I'm gonna go over all these cards when I'm done with this, but you know what? Let's go for a red-green deck. This costs us power ability. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna get this set up for a later date. Plus, I get to keep all these cards too. Going with the Cloud Piercer. Have two of them now. Got two cheapy mana cost cards, plus a tap land that adds 1 life. Not bad. It's 3 packs each. How far you let me really number? Right. Let's go with that. Got two cheap cards. Two 4-cost ones. Ooh, Trample or Menace. Oh, yes. Gimme. Give me yourself one count. Red card, because it's not bad to have. I'm playing red blue, I'm not playing anything like that. Okay, so can't be blocked by a power for last cycle. 7, a 7/7/7. Oh, let's go with this great sandworm. Give myself something heavy to hit with. Basically, the only 2 cards out of this. Another red one. This is standard setup. So that means I can put multiples of creature. I like something with haste. Red card with haste. One that gives me counter. Let's see. Hang on. Ooh, let's go with that. Something to play on turn 1. Like I said, red is a lot of burn and death and destruction and I mean, I don't like to play multi. Okay. First pick of this pack. Let's go with you. Don't want these. Down. There we go. 5/5 with haste. All right. Five, 6 with haste. Yeah. With cycle 2. Hmm. Oh, they brought it back. Oh, that's cool. I think I had that one right. Nope. Well, it's not a bad card for 3. Oh, look, Vivian's in the picture, and there's a couple other humans that are riding horses. Oh, her manicorn thingy, Bob. Packs to get to us. Oh. Like, I think we're gonna be able to pick more than 40, which is why the sideboard's down there. And then be able to pick out what we don't want from our decks, which means I'll be able to pick out the blue cards, because as we're going, like, a lot of people are picking a lot of green and red cards. Honestly, right now, I'm just... Oh, yeah. Yep. A 1 tap, and then every time I do creature card. Great. Ah. 2 of them. I have a lot of 4-cost creatures in this deck. A lot of 1-cost too. One cost stuff. I would love to see another almighty bushwhack in the attacks and be able to pull him. For 4, he gets +3/+3, which means we're 4/4. I'm playing a lot of instant sorceries. Yep. Because that one will go with like this card. You may play that card. Yep. Great. Oh. Can't land. Target creature gains trample and hasten. Oh yeah, give me that all day. It's a land enchantment, which costs me what? Foothold Crater. That's a good card for red. It's uncommon too. What are these? Well, did he rares or mythics out, or are they all just be taken? Well, I mean, they're not. I haven't seen any of this set. Oh, Greenland. Let's go. I'm pretty sure I get to add lands to this deck. If I don't, then I'm about to be super mana screwed, because right now I technically gotta have 4 lands, which I can play out most of my creatures. 15 cards a pack. You pull out One card rotated between 7 people. I mean, 7 packs, 3 packs per people. Okay, hang on. Seven times 7 by 7. Oh no, it's per pack. 7, 7, 7. I don't want any of these. Yeah, fine. That's flash, whatever. I literally, there's nothing I can do. Okay, new pack, new pack, new pack. Let's see. Do I have any uncommons or rares I want? Ooh, can't play that. Oh, that's mine. Moving fast now. Top 3 cards of the library. Move the creature on them and put it in your hand. Rest of the bottom of the library in any order. Oh. Go with double strike. I might see. Damage divided as you choose among any target choices. Play markers if you have white and blue spent to cost this creature. Blah blah blah. One of you. Not bad. Ooh, it's a new green blue creature. Okay, that's 3/3 breeze token. So I read from 2 basic lands, put them out, put tap. Yep, you coming with me. That's an old card. I think that's a reprint. Migration Path. I know that ability's a freaking old ability. A 2/4 for 3 with vigilance. Yeah, for 3. Another one. Thank you very much. No. No. Falling Wilds. Yeah, I'll go him. He's not bad to have. Another Razor Claw. Also not bad to have. I am almost to my deck. Well, little one, can you stop? Daddy, come here. Come here. Come here. Dog. Dog. Now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. So I got another 5 picks. Oh, that's +5. 3 egg. Plain red green. That's good. And that, where's the card that I don't want, and the card I don't want. Yeah, I got 2 more picks. Yep. Got a couple more basic lands I need, but I think this deck's gonna come out pretty nice. Okay, I don't need that. I don't need that. I only need one of you. The very custom if we put in the up, I'm keeping you. I think there's a one of I can use with one of you. And I want two of you. You have all of them in there. Play a match. Alrighty then. You are already a silver class. That is not fair. Keep. Okay, so I do get to play with my 47 cards. Let's play red. Play him out. New cards, new deck, new fun. I need one more. Oh, I do have one more land, which means I can play that. Turn 4. Hate the one. Oh, nice. Okay. No one is flying. All right, that's cool. New mechanics. I like it. Alright. I don't think that's flying yet. Alright. So tap for 1. Tap for 2. Tap for 2 for vigilance. We eat each other, and you still have 1, 2, 3, 4 power on the field. Okay. But this creature he can block anything that they throw at me. I mean, I can take 3 damage right now, but these dudes just pinging it down. Ping is back. Oh, and you're gonna mutate for the first time. 5/4 with reach, and when it dies, it deals 2 damage. Okay. Don't have a creature with mutate yet. Oh, because it doesn't have haste. I mean, it doesn't need haste. Okay. We'll block that. And eat the 5. We'll play that. How do I cycle or do I keep? I'm gonna cycle this. I get another land, which means I can do 1 tappy tap with damage and no attacks. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, they don't have trample. So block 1, block 2. Got some death touch over here. I'm really not paying attention to these things, honestly. Attacks. I need blockers. Yeah, at least I can kill one of those fucking big motherfuckers. Alright, I'm going to block 1 like that and 1 like that. Okay. I think it's flying. I can't cycle this. Probably gonna die this turn. So I'm gonna have to block. One there, and then live for another turn. I got taking 4 damage unless you have a card that boosts one of these cards up. Oh, she must have boosted something. 1 loss. Probably gonna lose all 3 of them. Oh, we're going to read that. Do I have any 1-drops? I have to mulligan. That's better. Keep 6. Put on top. You're playing a blue deck, which means I'm looking for flyers. I'm gonna mutate this on the bottom. Waiting for that blue land? Is that what you're waiting for? Plummet, that's definitely an older card too. That's definitely a reprint. Come on, what you doing, bro? I don't think anybody's gonna be like rage quitting out of this shit. Unless you have a counter. 3-4 with vigilance. That's why mutate cards are so fun. They make life so much easier. Because it doesn't have a 2-4, I have a 3-4 with vigilance, which might not seem like a lot, but for 3 colors. Oh, okay, so you're playing a 3-color deck. Okay, cool. Actually can play both of these. Oh. I should put on that. I'll be blocking. Still can block you next turn. I don't see me. You look mutated on top of that card. You should have, honestly. Yep. They've definitely mutated. Okay, so I got a land. What I'm gonna do is tap one for that. Gives a trample and haste. Okay. Can block. No. I'm good right now. Let's do this, that, it. I don't care about haste, I just care about the trample ability. And then I'm going to both of these, they both have vigilance. Yay, vigilance. And trample just in case he tries to block it with the 1/1. Okay. Which one are you taking out, bruh? That was a good move. Waiting for you to pull something out of your hat. Remember, if I can play enough. Are you making some comebacks? You're making some comebacks, and I'm fucked. Like at least 1/1. Unless you're gonna cycle a card at that moment. Oh, I should have picked that up. Next. Pass. You probably got like a +1/+1 counter, a cycle, something you can do to give this thing a +1/+1 counter. Because he went straight into attacks, and that's never a good thing. 12. For the converted mana cost? Why did he have 4/4 now? Oh no, he made it into a 4/4. Okay. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't play competitive. Okay, let's go to a reuse cycle. I'm just gonna ping you down at this moment. There ain't nothing else I can do. Oh, Oh, and it has haste. I have one of those. And do as much damage as I possibly can, because there's no way I can fucking block all that. I have 1 health left. Oh. Why is it sideways? Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose all 3 draft battles real quick. I'm gonna keep this hand. I mean, I can make it work, honestly. I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna cycle that just yet. Turn. Wish I had turn 1 play, but I got turn 2 play. Don't need fucking red mana. Oh, great. Oh, another green mana. Oh, I'm doing so good right now. Well, technically I can play... I can mutate him next turn. I can put a red mana on the ground, on the field, which is great. Yeah, I'm about to just cycle this out because I don't need it right now. No blocks. I wish I could keep it, but it makes no sense right now. I have too many creatures out in the field. That says a mutate. Four, five. I can mutate this one on top of it. Because I can just block that and I'll lose 2 when you take 2. Okay, so I want to see if I can mutate this onto that. Resolve. Over. Okay. Can't block with you that touch. That touch is gone right now. So either block with your scorpion or take 5 to the face. But Jesus. Oh. Sorry. My fault. You gain 2 and I take 2. It's still like, if this didn't have -1 on it right now, if it was a 1-1 1-3 like it was, I would just have enough mana right now to do whatever the fuck I need to do. Kind of wishing I didn't cycle through the other card, but you know what? X plus 1 plus. Okay. So it's a Hydra, got it. Okay, hang on. How much mana do I have? So I need 4 for that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I need 1, 2 for that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can do it. Pass. Blocks. Pass. Alright, I didn't give it any boost or anything right there, right? Oh, no. Okay. So what I want to do is, oh, I can play all 3 of them. Okay, cool. 3. Give it menace. I'm going to play that on that. I'm gonna play that on that. And then I'm yeah. Word. Murdered. I had double strike. That's some bullshit. Because the first strike counter fucking negates that property. Well, you're getting a first strike counter as well. Hope you know that. Unless you got a counter in green or black, which would be very fucking weird. Yeah, both of them is first strike. When it's bad for the short term creature that was dealt damage. Neither one of them have been dealt damage. Both of them have first strike. Have fun. You're not winning this fucking fight. Both your creatures are dead. You should have waited. And even then I have fucking first strike. That touch don't matter. You've never played Magic before? Maybe you should watch my stream. Oh no, he has blue in this deck. Oh, I'm scared. Beginning of upkeep, draw a card if you control a creature with the greatest power on the battlefield. Otherwise, put a +1/+1 counter on creature control. Oh dear lord. No. I still have first strike though, so I don't care. If you spend a blue and a black, the caster's choose library for a card, put that card in your graveyard, then shuffle your library. Return 2 permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. So you return that and the scorpion. Okay. I would have returned the death touch, dude. But you don't seem smart. Oh no, because you can definitely play that for way more. Resolve. Yep, getting both of those. Thank you. Hang on. That's not enough mana to play this card. Oh, it has cycle too, that's why. Okay, so then I'm going to attack with these two and keep my vigilance monster back. You're about to take 9 to the face. Unless you want to block. Okay. Don't care, still got first strike. Nope. No good draw card or anything. The 1, 3. Okay, so 3. So 2, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, 5. You can play it for 5x. You can have a 5/5. Do I have a minute to play him? Summon my 7/7. Okay. Send, sends, no send. So either you can block him and eat your Ivy Elemental, but you can't block my 4/3 because he has Menace. Ah! Bro, unless you can pull out some magical miracle. Please be no creatures. Please be no creatures. Please be no creatures. Please be no creatures. You need a miracle. Okay, so you got something with Death Touch that I don't like. Yeah, he has enough mana to mutate. Oh no. Why didn't you mutate? Oh, you dumb motherfucker. Okay, so let's play you first. Resolve. Let's get my lava motherfucker out here. And play him. Because he's got haste. And then I'm gonna swing with the fucking team. So this will block that. That will block that. Oh, hang on. Well, this has first strike. That will block that. You'll probably block that with that. You'll probably put that in front of that. Then I'll just swing with it. Yeah, I'll swing with the team. I'll take at least 2 creatures with me. Yep. You're gonna put the 3/3 in front of the 7/7. Yep. And then you're gonna put the 1/2 in front of the 5/5. If I had just one more mana. Unless you have a spell that can do 3 damage to me. He conceded. Oh, I really need to go to bed. Where'd I get some gems? I went on the crackback. And I had a thing to do 1 damage to it, so I would kill his creature anyways, even if I didn't kill him. I have 1 red, and you know what? I'll keep. Before I can put 2 basic lands on the field. I think I have first turn, don't I? Two reds. Tap. 1 damage. You. Tap. Cancel. And he gives a first strike token too. Much rather that on something else, but just to get the untap ability. Give it flying, for the love of God, and give me a green mana. Oh, you did exactly what I wanted. I'll take that 1 damage. No blocks. Give me a green mana. Oh, you son of a bitch. The only card that can cycle is my card I want to keep. Oh, activate ability. Heal him 1 damage. I need more mana. I just need a green. Oh, that's dying. Oh, that's dying. Oh, what I wanted. Because I can't do much with that, and I can't block any flying creatures, so... God damn it. Oh, that thing's dying next turn. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, cool. Let's do this. You murder. Resolve. I should have fucking done my pinner attack first. Which is so... This is so stupid, and it has, what, a flying counter on it? Ah! I could have used up all my mana. Does that have this vigilance? Oh, come on, give me some more, give me some more. Okay, here we go. Ventress Impulse. Or do I want to... I don't have a target non-creature. Okay, so first of all, activate the ability. Pin you down for 1. Activate this non-creature spell. Thank you very much. Yep. Show you that. Don't give a fuck. Okay. Then I'm gonna tap for 2/4 with vigilance. Not bad to have. No attacks. I'm still probably gonna lose this fight, but at this moment, yeah, just swing the flying creature at me. That's fine. I can't block the 2. I'll take the 2. Come on, that's all you need to swing at me. I can't block it. Okay, I'll block this one. Block. We both have vigilance. It doesn't matter. Okay, I got 5 mana open right now. Gimme. Resolve. 1 and 2. I have 2 mana left open. A green and we'll play that 1/1 down. Tap and deal 1 damage to him. No attacks, because they'll just bounce off each other again. Because we both got vigilance. It does not matter. One, 2, 3. Again, I forget these things. It's still a new mechanic. All right, well, I got one pack of some crystals. Let's see what I got. And the crystals in the plaque. All right, vigilance, 3-6 for 6. Yeah. Yep, I know that one. Yep, I know that one. Ooh, it's a common one. Honey mammoth. I'm pretty sure I saw that in the. Yep. Well, Will-o-wall hunter. Yep. Ooh, and I got a rare. Yep, 600 for 3 packs. $1,500 crystal or boring. Oh, that ends my stream that I didn't want to take 2 hours, but it ended up taking 2 hours anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed this stuff, and the new ikoria set's looking pretty goddamn beastly. And I got some new cards to add to some new decks and to play around with a little bit. I mean, do I still have that deck? That deck's still a deck in my thing, or is it just? Oh, so I got shit to do. All right. Yep. So I'm gonna end this right here. I can actually jump to that and or him to there, or figure that out. But yeah. I have 4 common tokens, 15 uncommon tokens, 4 rare tokens, and 3 mythic tokens. Nice. So what I want to see. Godzilla. Nope. I put too many L's. Nope. Craft. I want to see. Actually able to craft these, or do I need to unlock them through? Nope. All right. Throw. Crafty. Oh, that's right. Cosmetic. It's under cosmetics. I actually like. Art styles. Is moth. Empty. Rude moth. Rude. What do you mean? Luminous. I can't even make it. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to see. Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had fun playing it and showing you guys. I don't care about this stuff. Showing you guys this stuff and the new stuff that's coming out, and hopefully I'll be able to do some more premiere. Hopefully, or bundles. And let's see, could be more bundles. There's no more pre-sale bundles. Yeah, here you go. We got pack bundles for 1,800. That said 8. Wait a second. That said what? Wow, they want almost $100 for that set. 9,000. Yeah, so for 45 packs. Oh, there's only less cards in those packs, and I think for $50, so that's not bad. And then you got 9 of the Godzilla cards plus Godzilla King of the Monsters, which is a whole that wasn't on the set of Godzilla. Only good for like packs and stuff. I'm guessing this is the card we're gonna get in our bundles sets. So weird. All right. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's for the 3rd time now, and I'll see you guys next one.